Hello and welcome to Back to School Night Biology Edition. I am Mr. Robinette and I will be teaching your kids honors and biology this year. So I'm in my third year of teaching. My first year of teaching I was in Aurora, Colorado, and then I got to move to Erie Middle School, and I've had the good fortune to land at Erie High School. It's been a really great experience thus far being here. Really great school, and I feel very blessed to have the opportunity to start my career here and really move forward and learn as much as I can to become the best teacher that I can. So looking forward to that growth. So I moved from Indiana to Boulder, Colorado. I lived in Boulder for about 8 years and kind of just played around and raced my bike and did the Boulder things and climbed rocks, and graduated from the School of Hard Knocks with my master's in mistakes multiple times over. But having had that experience, I realized that it was time to kind of move on. So I joined the military. I was a combat line medic, where I've deployed multiple times as a combat line medic, and was promoted into a flight unit where I am now a flight medic in the reserves. That was a really great opportunity for me because it really kind of ignited that fire to want to teach. I've always wanted to teach, but in the military, I got to teach medicine around the world. I've taught military medicine to foreign soldiers and officers all around the world. So I like to use that experience in my classroom, and but I also like to keep things light, which we'll come to that in a little bit. But so during the time that I was in the military, I also worked on an ambulance and was going to school full time and being a dad. So I was pretty busy and took a long time out of my life to just try to move forward and do the best I could to be the best dad that I can be. So that's really important to me. My son is really important to my life, and I think that it's important to know that our kiddos are our future, and it's one of the big reasons why I like to teach. I really think about, biology and science is my passion, and I think that that's kind of the future of our world right now, is really understanding how those how science is going to prepare our kids to move forward and help with all the issues going on our planet right now. One being the fact that I'm making a video instead of talking to you in person. So I think that technology is the wave of the future. So I graduated from MSU Denver. I have a bachelor's in biology, and as soon as I graduated, I really knew that I wanted to be a teacher, so I went right back to get my alternative teaching license at MSU Denver and received that license this last year. So now I'm a fully licensed teacher, which is a real honor for me. I think that being able to teach kids is amazing. So now my teaching philosophy is I like to really try to keep things light. I think that the classroom should be fun. I think the kids should look forward to coming into the classroom and know that it's a safe place for them to be able to cut loose a little bit. Now, albeit we are in a science classroom, so if we're doing labs or things, that's not the time to cut loose. But I do think that as long as the kids know that when they come to my classroom, they can have some fun, I think that's important, and I think it makes the learning environment for them much more accessible. And as long as the kids want to be there, they're going to be more excited to come in and learn, and that's really the way my philosophy works. So, but with that in mind, I also have a pretty rigid military background where I taught military soldiers, U.S. and foreign soldiers, and there was a certain style to that I'm still trying to learn how to kind of move beyond that. It was a little bit straightforward, and with adult soldiers, it's a lot easier to do that. But with kids, like I said, I like to keep it light and have fun. I tend to try to joke and make sure that they're enjoying the classroom. But I also expect a very high rigor out of the kids, and make sure that they are achieving the standard for not only the district and state, but also it's just preparing them for anything that they want to do after high school, whether that be college or any other career that they decide to pursue. They'll be well prepared on the side of science. So I use Schoology. I think Schoology is a great resource For teachers, I try to put most all of my assignments in there. Not all of them will come from Schoology, but I think that for the most part, they'll have an option to drop everything to Schoology. Now, this is good for parents because it allows you guys to get in there anytime and look and see what the kids are learning, see what their grades are, and it allows you to see what I'm doing. So I would encourage all the parents to make sure that they're looking into Schoology and keeping track of their kiddos, because obviously you're going to have a lot more access to them than me. So if you see any issues, please contact me at any time. Feel free to email me or to even jump in one of my WebEx classes anytime you'd like. You can feel free to get in there and say hi, or just sit in on a class. I don't mind at all. And in fact, I encourage it, because I think that if you are there, your child's probably going to be a lot better. So, but that's all I have. Like I said, please feel free to reach out if you need anything from me. If you have any questions, concerns, comments, I will always be here to help out. So thank you so much, and I appreciate taking the time to watch my little video. Thank you.